that was so intense of like an inhale that like I was sitting here and I was wondering if you were like breathing at all, and then I realized the white noise I was hearing was just you sucking in a breath.
Do you guys ever go to sleep with white noise?
No, I don't do the whole white noise machine things. I don't think it works very well for me.
I never intentionally did, but when I was younger, and I've had sleeping problems my whole life, but I used to sleep under an air vent, and I would get excited and stop whatever I was doing in my bed, whether it was reading or on my phone or playing a video game or whatever. When I was like in bed for the night, the air vent would come on. I'd get excited, stop what I'm doing, and like lay down and go to sleep because of the constant noise of the air vent would help me get to sleep.
You were excited that
I
the
got
air vent
so
was
pumped, dude.
That's crazy.
Because I would be like, oh, yeah, it's time to go to sleep. Like, I could go now. Because like I couldn't do it when there wasn't that. But when that came on, it was just like, I was like, yes!
I can imagine a young Colin with his like Nintendo DS doing like Picto Chat or something. And the air vent comes on and he's like, oh, time for bed.
Sorry, guys, time for bed. Did you ever go in like public? What?
ZZZZ.
Picto Chats wasn't like a public like lobby thing.
No, yeah,
right?
no, I don't think. I think you had to have like a connection. With
Oh, okay.
somebody.
You had to have like a
Like
specific.
you had to like actually consent to it because
I think-
otherwise
The,
it would be chaos.
can you imagine a public lobby Picto Chat? You
Dude,
walk in.
The one that was actually Kayla was big into it, and I got into it a little bit because of it. It was called Flipnote Studio.
Flip notes.
And it was like
Studio.
people could make drawings and then like a bunch of drawings after, and it would play it like a notepad would be flipped through, and that was the whole thing. And
I remember that because I used to do that too.
it was crazy the things that people would make on there. Crazy.
Isn't that where that really famous like viral meme song came out with the animation, the green apple?
Green apple.
Yeah, have you seen that?
No, it's not my head.
It's like people recreate it in a lot of different like medias and like formats, but like I typed in media into like the fucking Apple search bar. That's not what I was trying to do. Raycast would like to access your microphone. No, I'm just trying to open up my browser. How hard is this?
Those damn Macs, dude. I'm telling you, they're way too hard to use.
Yuck.
Green.
Absolutely disgusting.
What is it called? Apple animation.
Like, hey,
How are you
Apple?
searching in the middle of your screen? Like what even are you doing? It's crazy.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Hey, Apple.
Is it green apple? Hold on. That's not what.
What
that's
the
not
hell?
What kind of Mike Wysocki apple is that, dude?
Mike Wazowski?
What did I say, Mike Wysocki?
Mike Wazowski?
I can't find it right now, but I feel like some people might understand what I mean.
The one that I remember for some reason the most was one of, the peanut butter jelly time thing.
Oh,
and
of course.
Back then, the thing was the little, like the crumping banana or whatever. Peanut butter
Wait, is that what
jelly
that
time.
move is called?
I don't know. That's what I told myself when I was younger because people used the term crumping, and I was like, that's got to be cool.
That's got to be crumping.
Yeah.
That thing that sandwich is doing is crumping.
The banana.
I'm not.
It wasn't a
The
sandwich.
banana. 99% sure that banana's crumping.
But they had changed it, so in that one it was Link from Legend of Zelda, and he was like doing it with like a cuckoo over his head, and going back and forth, and peanut butter jelly, and that's the one I remember.
Wow.
You guys ever play the old Flash game where you like drew lines and then a guy sledded down your lines?
Yeah, line sled. Or
Is that what it was called?
I know exactly what you're talking about, though, like legitimately.
Early internet was such a time because there were so many places where you could just play Flash games for free.
Where did you guys play your Flash games?
Oh God, Miniclip.
Oh,
was a big one.
Yeah.
I think Nitrome was another one.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
That one was another like kind of popular one. I think they actually just came out with their like official game that's
Oh,
like coming out
real
on
game.
Steam, like a
Oh,
real
man.
game. But it's basically a compilation of all the games that they had on their website before.
Goated, dude.
It's so great. Oh my God. I'm kind of pumped for it. But yeah, Miniclip was a big one. Nitro was a big one.
Were you a Congregate guy?
Oh, is Congregate the one with the ant?
The tank, I think. Or no, I think you're right. I thought it was a tank. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's a little ant that climbs up.
I
or
think
whatever.
Battlegrounds is the one with the tank.
Maybe
and
that's
that one
yeah.
sometimes had games, but I think they were more for like featuring like fan art. and,
Yeah,
like, videos. and
I
stuff.
did. I also actually used Shockwave had a website that you could play. It was a plugin, like like Shockwave or whatever. It was like I guess similar to like Java or something. And you could play games on their website. And I played this game called Donut Boy on that.
What was the game with the tower defense game with the gems?
Tower defense game with the gems.
With the gems?
Yeah.
Was this a Flash game like online?
Yeah.
I know. I'm thinking Bejeweled, but that's not.
And there's the other one where you're like the monkey and you're popping balloons.
Oh, that's balloons.
Balloons?
That's balloons.
Yeah.
TD6.
Did you guys ever play Ninja Glove?
Which one was that?
Ninja Glove sounds crazy.
It's 21 mini games that you have to complete as fast as possible without messing up. And it's themed around this like. I mean, it's just a finger and a ninja has got his little bandana on and his eyes in it. And you're meant to do it all really quick and you're timed. And like one is just like spin this like crank on a wheel enough times within the timer. And all the games like 30 seconds. And it was the coolest thing in the world to me and incredibly stress inducing.
It sounds like a WarioWare type.
I was gonna say
it's very much
that
like
sounds
WarioWare.
very WarioWare
Yeah.
inspired.
And then like first off, it would took me forever just to beat it. And then when you beat it, it would show you your time and it was just like, you suck. And you want to like go back and do it. So
Too bad. Check the leaderboard. There's 300 people above you. You're like, oh.
I played that, and there was what is the name of the other website? It was actually like a candy based website. They do lifesavers.
That was like the legit website of the candy company
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you would go to and they had games.
They had a ton of games.
Yeah.
And they had a mini golf game, and I was all about it.
They had a trolleys one where the worms would fall down and you had to get them all.
That.
I like that one.
Yeah. What is it called? Oh my gosh. I'm looking it up. I can't. It was literally the Lifesavers brand, I think.
Really? They sponsored it? John, did you ever do any like
the M&Ms had great online games too.
M&M?
I never did that one.
What is up with like candy companies?
They had one that was basically just like Bejeweled Blitz. And I loved that shit as a kid.
Candy Stand. It was called
Candy Stand.
And it had like a bunch of different like games involving the mini golf game had like in the mini golf courses the obstacles were like a lifesaver or different thing of candy or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I played that one a lot. Eventually, I think that's where my like that started, and then I grew into the Cartoon Networks and the actual like cartoon, like I guess the cartoon space, whatever you call it. I did a little bit of the Nickelodeon website, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't do a lot of one. Cartoon Network, I played a lot of games on Cartoon Network.
They had better games.
They had this one where it was like a adventure RPG where you just played as a guy that lived in the universe of Cartoon Network. So you would like meet and run into all the different characters on the show.
Was it like a beach resort kind of thing?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
played
yeah,
this
yeah.
one. I remember this, dude.
I do not remember all that much about it to like, because I was a kid. So
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is cool. And I would just like walk around and do stuff.
It was
I
crazy.
did
It
not
was crazy.
complete anything regarding like whatever the quest line was or whatever they wanted you to do in the game. I would just like walk around and like talk to random characters.
I think it was called like Summer Resort or something like that.
Yeah.
There was another game similar to it that's not going to be the game. It's called Papers, Please, but it's not the game that you're thinking. Of.
Different Papers, Please.
Different Papers, Please. It had the baboon who was a popular guy in a show at a time. He was just
Popular
there
guy in
was,
a show,
a bunch of
baboon guy.
envelopes everywhere. I don't remember, dude, but yeah, I played that one a lot. I played there was a Ed and Eddie skateboarding one that I played a ton.
Ooh. Do I remember that one?
And I think any Foster's Home game that came out was immediately on my thing. There was also like this big Adventure Ben 10 one where you could like unlock all of his different like forms or whatever and
That was
use them and
online?
stuff. Yeah, dude, I was pretty Cartoon Network filled.
Cartoon Network.
But yeah, my early days were definitely shaped by Shockwave and Candy Stand, and it was just like, and another website called Egg 2. Just EGG.
I'm surprised you guys remember the actual website names.
Me
Like,
too. I'm fascinated.
I would just like Google the game and like the first website that popped up, I was like,
would
that
play
one.
it.
So you knew what games you wanted.
I would just Google like whatever, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't. I would search for.
I was too
a
ADHD.
game on a website.
I
yeah.
needed a website so I could look browser catalog and see what was there. Do you think that's how Jenny ran into like House?
So
She misspelled horse
as like a 6-year-old
with a W in there, and then it just popped up. She was like, "Oh,
Long-standing
No,
history.
I don't know when or how she got into that. I think she was doing it before we started dating, and we started dating when we were 21. So
Wow.
yeah, it's we're 30 now. So
Wow.
but it's
Long-time Howhorse fan.
I also got into at that time because Pokemon, obviously, there was an online
Obviously.
Pokemon RPG called Pokemon Crater, and you could catch, you could go into like maps, and it would be just a 2D map of somewhere. You could move your character in the 8 cardinal directions, and every time you moved, you had a chance to encounter a Pokemon. You could fight it and weaken it and catch it or whatever. And they had, this was like the first website that had like Shadow Pokemon and like Ruby Pokemon and Emerald Pokemon and like different types of like different Pokemon that you could catch, and then you would level them up, and there's like NPC gyms that you can fight against, and you could fight against other players and stuff like that. That was a big one that I got into for a while too.
And they didn't get sued by Pokemon?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
There's a different Pokemon one now that's basically a clicker kind of game. It has other stuff to it, but it's basically like
is that the one?" I used to be like playing League of Legends with you, and in between games, you'd be like, "Sorry, John, I'm pressing spacebar like 18 times."
Oh, that's a different clicker game. But
okay.
yeah, also Pokemon themed.
Okay.
I was stuck into that one. It's called like Global Pokedex Plus.
Oh.
And you just get eggs, and you can hold up to 6 eggs. And your eggs gain EXP or whatever based on people interacting with them. And you got people to interact with your eggs by interacting with other people's eggs. And you would just do this interacting thing. It's very similar to how
I push my eggs into your eggs, and then those eggs will do something together.
And the whole idea is you fill out your Pokedex.
It sounds like a pyramid scheme of like Pokemon.
Oh, 100% it was. I was hopelessly addicted.
You
to it.
interact with my egg, and then I'll interact with yours, and then we'll move some of the money from this egg into that egg.
Well, and so the other thing you could do, I don't know how active you guys were on forums back in the day, but
Forums.
I was on a lot of Pokemon forums, and what GPX did, you could like link it in your forum signature. So like people could see it in a completely unrelated forum, and they would click on it. And you're like, "What's these eggs doing there?" And you would snipe an interaction for your egg out. So, yeah, that was the early internet days were crazy. Dude. That's wild.
A little cheeky egg interaction.
Got him.
Non-consensual egg trapping.
So yeah, that was I did a lot of that kind of stuff like growing up, but I definitely remember the Flash games were a big
They were
part
huge.
of it too.
They were so big.
That Cartoon Network one,
Yes.
the beach vacation one was the biggest and coolest thing
That
for me
one,
at the time.
I remember that one being so big for my child brain at the time that I just couldn't really fathom what was going on. I would log in to do stuff, but I would never accomplish anything.
You never progressed.
Yeah, I would just like, because it was so big and there was just so many like different things and like people you could talk to, and I just kind of just wandered, and I spent hours doing that. And then my dad was like, "Here's a Game Boy," and then my entire life shifted in a new direction.
Yep.
You guys ever play Toontown?
Yeah,
I tried to, and it didn't work on my computer. So because we had a Windows 96 computer for like my entire childhood. So yeah, or 98. Was it a 98? I think it's Windows 98, not Windows 96. I don't know, somewhere in there. But all I know about Toontown is you throw pies at other people.
You throw pies at people.
throw pies at
It was
people.
basically like Call of Duty.
I think me and John played very different.
Like you're just running around throwing pies at people. It's like
I thought it was. I think it's a turn-based game.
Turn
no.
Yeah.
From what I've seen is you're running around a little town.
It's like
You're
open.
running around a little town, but
It's
then
like open world World of Warcraft. Like you're in a realm with players and you're throwing pies at people.
That's the whole.
Well,
premise.
yeah, but like there are other towns that are like taken over by like I can't remember exactly what it was, like robots or like bad guys or something. And you go to those towns and you're basically fighting off the bad guys with pies. And it's like a turn-based RPG, or at least that's why I remember it being.
There was a commercial I saw for Toontown once, and it was like the rise of the robots or something. And they had like red eyes, and they were like robots, and they had to like pie them or something. This is coming from the depths of my memory. Tell me you remember this.
I don't remember this.
He's sticking.
It was like
I played Toontown once for like 2 hours on a random Sunday when I was a kid.
okay.
Never again.
So you're the expert.
Yeah.
Well, and also that made me think when you mentioned World of Warcraft, you played World of Warcraft very early in your life.
Yeah.
Me and JJ played it later in our lives. And
I technically
hopelessly
did
addicted.
both.
Really? You did? So you did it when you were younger too?
I did it when I was younger, and then I stopped because I was using Blizzard don't ban me. I was using like a random hack that my neighbor showed me.
Get him.
To get onto a private server that lets you play the entire quest line for free.
Oh, okay. So like a private server kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
They're more okay now. They weren't.
Yeah. They were still like, they were publicized back then, so you could still like do servers and stuff like that. But the way that you got in and interacted with the server basically broke whatever WoW used to check your subscription.
So you could do it for free.
So it pretended like you had a subscription, but you didn't. So you could just play the game for free.
So I got into it just later in life, and it's very addicting. Very
super
good
addicting.
game. But I'm curious, you played it when you were so young. Did you know what you were doing? Did you know what was going on?
The progression in it's good enough where like an NPC will tell you like, here's a quest.
Yeah.
Go do it. Go to the next town for the next quest. So like I got my human character to like level 27 or whatever from the ground up, doing no dungeons or any of like the actual things where you have to be with people.
To level and stuff.
I was just like soloing, like going to quests and like doing stuff.
Yeah. There is a science to it that I didn't know, and I got taught by friends who were playing at the time. And you do, like, basically one of the ways to level the characters at the time that I did it was just grinding dungeons.
Yeah.
Which
I was
like
just,
you did not do.
I was just doing the quest. I remember there was this one quest where you just got really drunk and you had to like drunkenly move
Miss a Pandaria, dude.
somewhere and do something.
Do you have any places in World of Warcraft that you are nostalgic about specifically? This is a question for both of you.
I played a lot of humans and elves.
Yeah.
And I think they might tangentially share the capital city.
Yeah,
I could be
well,
wrong.
all the Alliance
Stormwind.
characters end up going to Stormwind.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that was like the main city I was hanging out in. Yeah.
I said I started playing it later, but because of the type of person I am, which is stubborn, I always want to play games from the start. Like, I don't want to play, like, even with Final Fantasy type thing where everything is individual.
Yeah.
I don't want to just play Final Fantasy 6. I want to play
start
1, 2,
from
3,
the
4,
first.
5. And so when I got into WoW, they were trying to get me on the new expansion and stuff, and I was like, but I don't know any of the old expansions.
So I gotta start.
I did. I played through
very
vanilla, and then I played through like the order of the expansions of the stories just to try and get it and stuff. So
God, I don't even think I know. Burning Crusade, then Cataclysm,
and Legion,
Pandaria,
somewhere in there. I could be
Somewhere
totally
in
wrong about this.
there.
I'm just making this up. I have no idea if it's right or not.
Hold on.
Sounds
Now
right.
I'm curious.
Lich King is in there.
WoW
Expansion order.
expansions.
Oh, Lich King was a big thing when I was a kid.
Lich King was a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Can I just?
I'm not into it right now, but I have seen the ads for like this one is like World of Warcraft Animal Crossing. Like you can like customize your house. You get a house of like player housing, and you can decorate it and furniture and stuff like that.
So it goes Burning Crusade, then you get Wrath Lich King.
Okay.
Then you get Cataclysm. Then it's Pandaria.
Oh wow.
Warlords, Legion,
Legion is so late. Dude.
Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, and then Dragonflight.
And then this new one that's coming out in like a month or two.
New World.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I think
Crazy stuff.
The most nostalgic place I think would probably be because I always played a rogue, and there's this it's in like a floating city or something. I think it's in Legion, and it's like a secret place that rogues go for that story or something through a like a shop you go into and you flash your little marker or whatever.
Right.
And then you go through there. So I think that it's like a whole little underground area. That's the place I think of the most. That or like Legion for some reason. I must have played through Legion like 3 or 4 times. So.
A lot of Legion in there.
Which is not a pretty place. But.
No. I remember because when I was younger, I always made a dwarf character. And then after I got older and started playing again, I still made dwarf characters just because I was so attached to dwarf characters. Except the guild that we were playing in was in what was it called?
Horde?
They were the Horde, so I couldn't make a dwarf, so I had to switch. But as a dwarf in the starting zone, there's like one of the first towns that you go to, and it's a really itty bitty little town that's like nestled into like between a bunch of hills, but there's like a little tavern. There's like a shopkeep, and like it's just a nice little hidden town amongst these hills, and there's snow everywhere. And I remember like spending so much time in that town just because I like the aesthetic of it. And there was one time where I was just like hanging out in that shopkeeper inn, and a guy, like a player, came up to me and started like chatting with me. I was like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, you new?
Why
like,
are you
need
here?
any help with like quests and stuff? I was like, he was basically like trying to help because he saw I was a lower level, and he was just like offering help.
Yeah.
And then he like helped me with like 1 or 2 quests, and then we were sitting in the tavern just like chatting, and he was like, oh, by the way, like I'm in a guild. I was like, would you be interested in joining? I was like, oh yeah, I love joining a guild. He was like, all right, well we got to go through like a little interview process. So, and he basically like interviewed me in this tavern in Minecraft or in World of Warcraft. Minecraft World of Warcraft. Tangential. But yeah, he interviewed me in this tavern to try to get me to join his guild. And when he realized that I was like 14 at the time, he was like, sorry, we can't.
No.
Sorry, we can't bring in like underage kids.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
I thought we were friends.
I thought we were friends. You help me with my quests. But it was fine. He was cool. He was like, yeah, well, you know, if you need help with any of your other quests, like let me know. Like I'm happy to help.
That's nice.
He's not helping you. He's leaving, dude.
He added me as a friend, and then I think I played for another month, and then I just dropped the game, never touched it again.
I actually think because I started with Battle for Azeroth.
Battle for Azeroth,
which I think you played with me too in that also at the same time. But that hub town was the first hub town for me playing World of Warcraft, so I remember that one a lot. But I do remember a lot of people saying BFA sucked, so I don't know. I wasn't really super. I'm a mount farmer when I do play, so I do it super casually now. We did have a little while where we were mythic raid pushing, and that was fun, but it's very time consuming.
That was like when I got back into it, that was the main thing that really pulled me to play more, was like trying to do those runs in raids and get better at them.
Yeah.
But I do remember like some of those practice nights when we were doing what's the castle? Nathria. And there's that one, I think it's like a slime boss or something.
Oh,
I don't remember his name.
There's a second one because the first one was like Shriekwing or something like that. Was the bad guy, and then the second one was
you drop down into like a sewer, you kill a bunch of rats, and you run out.
Oh,
and then you run into
yeah.
So I remember we did that for like 3 or 4 hours that night, just that fight, and we kept wiping and wiping and wiping, and like we were getting so frustrated over it. But like something about grinding it and then slowly getting better and learning it and getting a little further in, like really ticks something in your brain.
Yeah,
you know?
and like getting your parses better, and then doing your weekly dungeons and watching number go up.
Yeah, number go up is the biggest thing.
It was really fun, but it is very time consuming, and I think that was COVID era, and that's why I had so much time.
It was COVID.
So yeah, but if I go, I occasionally go back and I'll play for like 2 or 3 months, and I just do like mount farming. I don't join a guild or anything. I don't try and mess with other people.
No,
just kind of do my own thing. So
yeah,
that was fun though.
Those MMORPGs at this point, I feel like I can't.
Have you played Final Fantasy 14 at all?
No,
that one was pretty good too. I didn't mind it.
No, I take it back. I played for about like 10 levels, and then I dropped it because I was like, this is so slow.
The core story sucks. The first story is really, really slow, and I mean, it's like fine once you get towards the end of it, but it's bad. Apparently the expansion stories are all a lot better. So did you play any other MMOs other than Toontown?
No.
Toontown build.
Toontown and World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Toontown World of
that's all.
What eventually, because for a while when we were still like in high school and like just getting to know each other, we didn't really start playing League together right away. I know when we did start playing League, that was pretty much all we played for like
ever.
Like a solid like decade.
Yeah, before that I was playing Minecraft.
You were playing Minecraft before that. Okay, so you have played Minecraft.
I'm not a Minecraft guy.
My middle school was big on Minecraft. Like we would all have it on our flash drives, take it in.
High school was the same. I mean, there were people that were like selling those flash drives with like Minecraft, Halo CE, like all like these other like games. Diablo was on them too.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
Nobody offered me that. I would have done that.
Well, like they were like offering to sell them, but then if you just went into the right classrooms at lunchtime, there were kids in there just copying. You could just go up and be like, "Hey, I have a flash drive. Can you copy me the game?" So be like, "Yeah, sure."
No. Yeah.
Until that fuckwad would like come in and like shut down your computer. I don't remember his name, but I hate.
The teacher?
No, he was like the IT guy.
Yeah.
For the school.
Cam?
Camp. Yes.
I don't know why I remember that.
Oh my God. No offense, Kemp. I mean, maybe a little bit of offense, Kemp.
You act like he's watching our podcast.
I feel like he's watching this. If you ever do see this, I don't know. But like, no offense. It was just it's such like.
How dare we try and go to school to learn?
I know. A pain in the ass. But I mean, it was pretty easy. It spread like a virus. I just remember walking into some computer labs and looking around and seeing like all the computers, just kids are on games, like playing Minecraft, playing Halo, playing everything else. Like,
I don't even remember what I played in high school. I'm sure I did, like in some of those classes that we had computers, but
You guys remember Tron?
Oh, we did when
play
we would
Tron.
come in the morning. It's called Tron, but it's just like competitive Snake against like 4 other people.
Is
And
it
you
the
had
one
different-
where it's like you leave a line behind you, and if they run into it,
they lose? And it was like 4 people could play at once. We would play in the morning before school in the engineering room, I think. And
it was one computer.
That game was baller.
Yeah.
So it's like you each 4 people sharing one keyboard.
Yeah. And you only had 4 buttons. There's like WASD equivalent
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, that was one. I played in middle school. We had like this whole King of Fighters thing that we played in a web browser, kind of like a browser King of Fighters. We had like a mini tournament or something like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then another big one for me at that age was Governor of Poker. I don't know if you guys ever played Governor of Poker. It was like a town management poker game. Like
What?
you would make your buy-ins and stuff, and you would try to win the tournament. And if you won the tournament, you could use the money that you won to purchase property and houses and stuff like that. And you would take over a town, and then after you took over a town, you could move on to the next town.
That's probably not the best way to teach money to a kid.
It was.
Hey, gamble it all, and then if you win, you get to be a rich
I
real
think
estate
it's still
mogul.
around. Maybe the second one is the only one you can play now, I think. But I don't know. Yeah, that was a big one for us in middle school.
Yeah.
And Ninja Glove.
It was just so weird the way kind of like games evolved for us, like growing up and like seeing how, like, I feel like kids nowadays, man, I'm going to sound so fucking old.
You are.
Nowadays don't understand that back then, like, games were kind of property. Like, you owned the games that you had.
Yeah.
And there was like a level of like ownership to having, like, unless you were playing WoW and had a subscription.
Yeah.
You have to pay Blizzard to play your game, which a lot of people at the time were like, fuck that. But
Yep. People didn't like the subscription model, but it's everywhere now. Battle passes, baby.
yeah. But nowadays it's like a lot of games, like even like Nintendo games, like the new Switch games are technically just licenses to play the game. They are always going to be owned by Nintendo. So you will never own the actual game. You will never have the ability to like say you have ownership or be able to like copy or ROM it or anything like that. But I mean, understandably, like, I guess there's a little bit of sense with claiming IP and like having that kind of protection on your intellectual property.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way that it's changed to be so territorial now, it's just such like.
We also grew up with the evolution of technology happening. Like we were the first generation with technology from our youth.
Yeah.
So like we got to experience like the games evolving as we grew up. Like, you know, it started off with the CD-ROMs and then browser-based games and then consoles and all that. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about that and how kids in the future are just gonna
they're just like, oh man, like the new GTA 7 is coming out, and like they said the graphics are gonna be in my brain.
I felt so old the other day. I was scrolling through YouTube and there was a video. Old League of Legends used to be insane, and it was a picture of old Scion, and I was like, I
throws the little red ball at you.
I was like, I played during this. Like, it's crazy.
I had a Facebook memory the other day. And it was when we were all at John's house with our computers when we were in high school. And I said like something like, this is what we do, because I was tough at the time. And it was a picture of you three at one desk. It was you, Mason, and JJ at one desk. And you can see League of Legends being played, but it's horrible looking. It's just awful looking. And Mason has the shop up, and it's the old school shop that like takes up your whole screen and like blocks of items and stuff. Like it was wild, man.
Our old LAN parties.
Didn't Eric come to those too? But didn't he have to like set up in a different room entirely?
One of them, you were downstairs from the rest of us in the dining room, and my neighbor Philip came in, didn't know who you were. And then went to my dad, and he was like, you know, there's some random kid sitting at your table. It's pretty funny.
Why has he got a whole like PC set up? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, those were the days. Those are the LAN parties.
Yeah, and again, that's something else that is not existent.
Yeah, no, kids are never going to understand.
I mean, there's just such easy access to the multiplayer kind of stuff now.
Everybody's on Discord.
And before that,
my baby's going to have a Discord profile.
We had Skype, we had TeamSpeak.
Oh,
we had,
dude.
all these different...
I forgot about Skype for a long time.
Yeah, I tried to.
Just saying that is like, oh.
My old laptop used to have a button that was just a Skype button and open Skype.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's just the Windows buttons now, please.
And I removed Skype from that laptop.
Yeah.
And now when that button, whenever that button's pressed, it just blue screens. Like it doesn't know what to do.
As it should.
Resi still had that laptop for as long as
I technically still have it.
You do?
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't use it.
I still have my first laptop. I don't turn it on for fear of it exploding, but I have the first one.
It loads up and tries to send an email that you press send on like 14 centuries ago.
I moved documents from it probably like 5 or 6 years ago, and I had to turn it on and just leave for an hour and wait for it to boot up because it took that long. So
the old ones used to, like, if they were really in bad shape, like they would take forever.
Yeah, it is in bad shape. So yeah, that was it is kind of weird to think about how kids are not gonna.
I think there's still gonna be some things that like they get to keep. And I think there's a lot of things that game publishers are doing nowadays in like pushing games that are like split screen co-op and like forcing like kids to want to like sit on a couch and play a game together, like next to each other instead of sitting at their own computer at home. Like the accessibility is nice.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but there's nothing that's going to beat like sitting on a couch with your friends, like playing a game on the same screen.
Having to put multiple controllers into the same console.
Realizing one controller has a little bit of drift, and I'm like, oh, wait.
And you have like 4 controllers, only 4 will fit in, but you got 6 friends over, and you guys got to rotate. Who's gonna play.
And I'm always winning, so I'm always staying on the
right naturally. Yeah. Well, and the other thing I was going to say to your point about the couch co-op is like a lot of games these days will have multiplayer, but they just won't even put local multiplayer in it.
Yeah.
It's only online multiplayer.
I struggled a bit with that because I was trying to get Nikki to play more games with me on like the PS5 that we have in our living room, and I'm like, all right, well, let me see what like couch co-op games there are. And there are like,
not many.
There's a handful.
There's not many.
A handful. And the PS5 has been out for more than a couple of years now. And it is backwards compatible with PS4 games. And even then, it's like, I can't figure out what we can play together that like we would both enjoy. One of them maybe being like Stardew Valley, but that's it. And it's like, I kind of hope, and I've seen more games more recently, and I think they're definitely more like Nintendo pilled. Did you watch the recent Nintendo showcase?
No.
It was like I think it was actually like yesterday.
I actually, now that you mention it, I did see a thing for it, and I was like, oh, I need to watch that. But my days have been so crazy recently.
I got to watch like maybe the first 10 minutes of
Yeah.
it. But they showed off a new game, which looked really cool. And it is a like, I don't know. It's
is it the space one?
It's the space one where it's
Yeah,
like
you showed me that.
I said
like
this-
in like older anime,
90s anime style. It does look
That game
really
looks
cool.
so cool.
It looks really cool.
And it's they advertise it as a split screen co-op
only
game.
local.
And I'm like, that is great.
Yeah.
Like that's fantastic. And when that comes out, I'm getting it, and then me and Nikki can play it.
Me and
because we
John are
have
gonna
this-
play it, dude.
Yeah, I want to play it.
We're 100%. I showed it. They did it. It was a very brief, quick reveal in some. I think it was the Game Awards actually, and I sent it to John because I was like, "This is actually like," because John actually I think really likes '90s anime style in particular.
Yeah.
And so that plus like a co-op kind of game, like we were down to do that.
digs.
So
It digs. So I think stuff like that, where like there are publishers out there that I think still value those types of experiences. I'm glad they're still there. I think things are definitely heading more in the direction of like everybody's online, and I'm only going to see you via like VR chat.
I think it's probably a good thing for Nintendo because they'll probably just corner that in-person party style market while the other people move away from it.
Well, the other thing is like as people from our generation or the generation after us become developers, that's going to become even more foreign because then there will be people who never experienced couch co-op who become developers. And also I watched another reel or something recently where a guy was just complaining about he has like 3 sons, but each of them needs a Switch to be able to play with each other.
Yeah.
Because like you can't just do a local co-op thing anymore. He's like, they want to play Minecraft. Maybe was it John Mulaney? I don't know. It might have been somebody who was like, I have 3 sons and they just want to play Minecraft together, but I have to buy a computer and a Switch and a PlayStation or something. Like, you got to buy 3 different mediums for them to play. They can't just sit down and play Minecraft like
on one machine together,
like we used to do with like the Nintendo 64 or like the GameCube or whatever. So it's weird. It's a weird way that the stuff is evolving. It's kind of different. It's the same, but it's different because like
It's the
multiplayer is
same
still
because like
multiplayer. but-
Connor and I used to have our own Game Boys, so like it's like the same thing except now it's like $500.
yeah, a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for my kids to fucking try to learn how to play Minecraft and be like, back in my day,
Yeah, dude, I don't.
the Ender Dragon didn't even exist.
I wouldn't know what to tell them. I can't play that game. I'm so bad at it.
I am currently what I've been like sinking a lot of time into recently because we had my other group.
Your Minecraft phase?
My Minecraft phase. We have a Minecraft month, is
Yeah.
what we call it. And it happens usually once a year,
Yeah.
annually, around this time of the year. And I don't know, something about the colder months just makes you want to play Minecraft. And
It's a nice cozy inside game.
yeah. So we start up a server and then we all join the server and we play like maniacs for the next 4 weeks. But just we were playing like the last time we did this, we played a modded server. We added like the create mod, which adds like a bunch of like cool engineering, like technical.
You ever
type
do Feed the
things.
Beast at all?
I am playing Feed the Beast right now. I am the current mod that I am currently on is Feed the Beast Stone Block 4. It's a series.
Stone Block 4.
Yeah.
It is insane. There's like magic. There's like stuff. You can summon things.
I was playing it once and like you can make your own dimension to like go into and set up a mining thing because you don't want to mess up like the real dimension with everyone on it. But you can make your own dimension, go in there, set up a mining machine to just mine it all for you, and then like go back. Yeah.
Like the people in the Minecraft modding community are insane. Like if they had ever branched out into making their own dedicated games, it would beat any other AAA games out here right now. Just the way that they've designed like certain mechanics and things to work, and then the way that they're all different mods, and then there's just a group of people that were like, oh, I like all these mods. Let's find a way to make them work together. And they just take all of these. It's like taking 4 different games and putting them together to work as the same
pack or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're called mod packs. So
I've never. We tried to play it recently, me and John, and I was just like, dude, I don't know what to do. Just tell me what to do. Like, just literally, just give me like a quest equivalent. I need to be directed.
We were like, I was like, okay, Colin, like next time we're gonna go to the Nether, and then we stopped playing.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I will say because I was playing. When I was explaining earlier, when we're doing Minecraft month, we decided to just play the most updated vanilla Minecraft. So no mods, no nothing. And I have to say that it was one of the most confusing Minecraft experiences I've ever had, because something about the way that they design it just makes it seem like you have to know these things already.
Yeah.
Like there's no way in game for you to like find out unless you're, I mean, quote, like being creative or like experimenting. But how am I gonna like know that this very specific combination of these specific blocks and ingredients in the crafting table make this new item that I need?
I wish the recipe thing was better, but it only shows you ones that you've like discovered already.
Yeah.
And I think the first time I played it, I stopped because I couldn't figure out how to make a crafting table. I'm so bad at these games.
That's kind of a skill.
I'm
issue.
so
That's
bad
a little bit of
at
a skill
these games,
issue.
dude. I could not.
That was thinking Colin and I's playthrough is I just needed to like give him a task
Yeah.
or like something to do because he couldn't like
Yeah.
know what
Can't
to do.
wrap my
Like,
head around it.
he
I don't
didn't
know.
want like a goal for himself or anything. I was just like, Colin, go mine these blocks. And he'd be like, okay. And he would just go.
I mine the shit out of
Yeah.
those
You
mine
blocks.
shit out of
dude.
those blocks.
Uncontested.
I'm at a point where like one of the in Feed the Beast, there is a specific mod they use called Applied Energistics 2, which is this insane storage based mod. It's a storage mod, but it does so much more. You're basically building a miniature like computing and processing system in Minecraft to handle your storage and make things for you.
Oh, it makes things for you.
Yeah. So
You have
there's
to code it?
I honestly, I kind of don't want to go too hard into this because I will sit here for the next 15 minutes and explain as much as I've been able to regurgitate from what I've learned the past like week. But basically, you can set up your normal like crafting benches and your smelters and like all your other like workstations that do the things that you need for your blocks to do. Then you attach this new block that's in this mod that can upload a blueprint to. And then when you upload the blueprint, it's able to read that and pull items from your system to then do the thing and then send it back into your system. So you're basically programming a set of patterns for it to recognize and then perform those things on whatever workstation or bench or smelter that you have to make those things. So you can basically be like, oh yeah, I like need this really high tier item. It will then understand like, oh, I need to make this tier of items that requires this tier of items that requires this tier of items. And it'll go into your system, pull all the things out and make all of them. So
yeah. So the peak of when I played was making paintings and hanging them up in funny places for people to see.
I like making little snowmen that walk around and throw snowballs, dude, with like little pumpkin heads.
That's crazy that that's a level of detail. And I did want to ask, what is the beast? Is that like actually a thing?
Feed the Beast is the name of the mod
Right.
pack.
But is there a beast?
There's no beast.
I'm not interested.
I think what they mean is that like there's just a type of person that just likes playing modded Minecraft and feeding that beast is what they're
Like
playing
you.
at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like these are like whole integrated, like fully fleshed out mods, and they are packed like 34. I think when I loaded up the mod pack, it said, okay, give me a second. It's downloading 400 mods
That's insane.
to then put
That's
together
crazy.
and to play with. It's been the most fun I've had with Minecraft
It
in
is
a long
fun.
time. And I just, the problem is that when I do this, I go onto YouTube and I look up like this mod Minecraft tutorial for XYZ, whatever I'm trying to figure out how to do. And then it gives me that video. I watch that video. And then YouTube's like, it's that time of the month.
Yeah.
And then my entire feed is nothing but Minecraft videos. And I can't help myself but watch every single one of them.
You sound like me with Path of Exile.
It's just
The algorithm knows what it's doing.
Like, because Path of Exile is seasonal. So like I'll finish my season and I'll like not play for like 3 months. And then I'll look 3 months later, I'll be like, what does this build look like? And then it's like, oh, it's on.
So you say, I'd see once Minecraft month is over, I'm probably going to jump back into like PoE 2 and like try to start learning that again.
I haven't played PoE 2 yet.
I was part way through the storyline and then getting to the part where I was going to be in late game and like start really learning more of the mechanics for it. But I never got to that point.
I've heard it's good. It's just slower.
It's just thick.
It's lower. Thick. Pretty dense campaign from what I understand, but
Thick.
I don't know, man. Minecraft, I'm not. I'm also, I will say, and I could get, I guess, some hate for this, but like, I don't like voxel games, like at all.
You don't like voxel games, but you like pixel art games.
I like pixel art. I don't like voxel.
What is a voxel game?
Like 3D, 3D cubey kind of style.
Imagine pixels in 3D.
It's like Minecraft.
What
Minecraft
other type
is
of game
a voxel
besides
game.
Minecraft is that?
There's tons of different games on Steam like that.
Pixel games.
All just like Minecraft ripoffs?
Not even.
Just Minecraft ripoffs.
I mean, those are all Minecraft.
These are what voxel games look like, and they indeed all do look like Minecraft.
But Minecraft is a voxel game, so but these all look like sandbox kind of like there's a game that I used to play within the friend group called like Bomber Knots, and that's just Dragon Quest. but
Voxel game. It's a voxel game.
yeah, so yeah, there was a game called like Bomber Knots, and it has like
Is Captain
a similar
Toad's Treasure
style.
Tracker a voxel game?
No, it's not. It's just a 3D adventure like puzzle game. That's
I like
not
me
a
some
voxel
Captain
game.
Toad's Treasure
That's
Tracker.
not a voxel
There's
game.
there's a lot of voxels going.
No, there's not.
Oh.
There's where is it? Okay, come on. Like this is another, I would say, voxel style game. It's Bomber Knots is what we played before. But all that to say, I don't like that style. I don't like
You
that.
don't like that style.
I don't know what it is. But I will make an exception for Minecraft because it's largely first person. So like you don't like have to deal with it a lot. But I don't know.
I would be interested to see you try like Hightail, because Hightail just came out,
I've
and
heard of
that
that.
was supposed to be
the Minecraft killer?
the Minecraft killer.
I thought I had heard. Did it actually? Did it come out to any success or no?
It did. There's a lot of people like praising it, and it's still in early access right now. I got in on it.
I didn't know
'Cause
that it was out.
I
I've
was
heard about
super
it, though.
because I was at the end of like my Minecraft sanity, and I was like, I need to try something different. So I picked up Hightail, and I was like, oh, this is tickling something for me. And I got like probably 20 hours into it, and then I was like, ooh, modded Minecraft.
Yeah.
Switch back over.
Kind of got sucked back in.
But once I do want to go back into Hightail because there are a lot of good improvements. They are a little bit buggy. There's a couple of weird things, a couple of funny things. There's one really funny thing where people found a way to teleport because the map's really big and it's made in like layers. So you have to spawn or you have to go across a lot of different layers of the map to get into the late game areas. And people found a way to basically like teleport by making a specific chair. When you sit in a chair, there's a bug that lets you interact with anything in any distance as long as you can see. So what they do is they make these giant chair towers. You'll sit in the first chair and then you see the next chair off in the distance, and if you pixel perfect click it, you teleport to that chair and sit in it. So people are making chair tram lines to like the outer layers of the map to like go back and forth.
Sit simulator.
And they're going to fix it. Like they are going to
They're
fix
gonna
it.
have to.
But it's so funny that
That's
it's a
pretty
thing.
rad.
They have to like they're teleporters in the game, I'm pretty sure. So there is a way, but people are like chairs are funny and they're cheap. So
Is it also voxel?
it is, I would say it is voxel.
Yeah. And then I was gonna ask something else.
Nope. Too bad. It's
Is
gone.
Fortnite a voxel game?
No.
Well, they have I mean, because they have you guys played did you play the Lego game?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
You
did.
guys played the Lego game?
I still have the Epic Games launcher on my computer for no reason.
It's yeah.
Would you consider that a voxel game?
Definitely.
Are Legos just real life voxels?
Yeah.
I think it might be. It could be.
They actually Legos just announced a collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh. They're gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh.
Lego came out with. I'm sorry. Yes, they did do a collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, but they also announced at one of their, I guess, tech events that they're releasing a smart Lego brick.
Huh.
It has lights in it. There's programming you can do with it.
Oh, wow.
And you can. It has a microphone or not a microphone. It has a speaker in it, so it can play sound.
It's like robotics.
Yeah, so you can like hook up a bunch of them and they form a mesh network so they can all like perform things synchronously or in whatever like order, and there's like an app that goes with it so it can like see exactly how you're building it.
That's too much, bro.
And like
too much for me.
it's crazy.
I'm
It
too-
looks
I'm too
insane.
much,
It's like the future of Lego.
All the Lego heads are about to go insane.
I love
This
the
one's for the
collabs
Lego
they're
heads.
doing. They have recently done a collab with One Piece, And then
I did see their One Piece collabs in Japan.
What's the Yu-Gi-Oh collab? Just like Blue Eyes White
They haven't
Dragon?
revealed it yet, but they're just saying they are going to collab. They have done similar things with Pokemon. There's Pokemon collab that's coming out this year. And then I saw last night, I already showed John, there is an official pinball company that is collabing with Pokemon to make a real physical pinball machine.
IRL Pokemon pinball?
Yeah. So, because we know the video games Pokemon pinball, but yeah,
I
it's
was
a real machine.
7th fastest in the world at Pokemon pinball.
All right.
All I'm saying.
I will probably be purchasing that pinball machine, unironically. So,
God.
it's crazy the collabs that are coming out. It's cool to see things from our childhood at this level of notability right now, like notoriety, I guess, or whatever. And having these crazy collabs makes young child Colin happy. So
It appeases your inner child.
and I can buy them too.
Everything from
yeah.
our time is still popular now, but like when my little brother Connor was a kid, he had like Bakugan. Like, where's Bakugan now?
Their games sucked. I'll say it, dude.
We had Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Like, we were killing it.
I think
We
I
did.
watched like an hour-long documentary on like the Bakugan like professional tournament scene.
They also sucked.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember hearing that it wasn't great, but there were a lot of dedicated people.
It
so-
was a cool game, I think, but it could only be done in a like animated medium because of like the weird magnet stuff you needed to happen. And
like the cards had to be like specially designed to have magnets in them, so when you rolled the little figure on top, they would pop out.
Yeah.
But there were rules about how like you had to be a certain distance away from the card, and when you rolled it, it had to be a certain way. And then you get like 3 tries. So if you miss the first one, you can try again like 2 other times.
it's too much.
Didn't they make Magic the Gathering cards off of Bakugan, or am I thinking of something else? Where it's like there's a Magic the Gathering card that you literally like just like throw it.
There is, yeah. I don't know if that's based off of Bakugan, but I've heard of a Magic the Gathering like trope of prank cards basically, where one of them's like you toss a card up and like let it float down to the table, and whatever card it touches gets destroyed. And there's another one where like you rip up a card into several small pieces and throw it, and depending on what cards the confetti touches, it adds a certain amount of like defense or attack to that card or something like crazy stupid like prank cards like that. But there's their space was definitely a lot different than ours, I think. But
I didn't have a little brother, I had a little sister. So my that space for me was filled with Hannah Montana and
I mean, best of both worlds, right?
iCarly. I watched every episode of Hannah Montana, iCarly, Zoe 101.
To be fair,
know all of
me
it.
and Connor also watched all of iCarly.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
I have seen a lot of iCarly.
Victorious, I've probably watched
I didn't
all
really
of.
watch a lot of
Victorious. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Sweet
I mean,
Life
that
of
was
Zack and
ours.
Cody.
That was
Yeah.
ours.
that was
Don't
ours.
even try and put that.
Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah, that was definitely more their era.
That
And
was-
I watched a lot of that
I did watch that
too.
one too.
I'm trying to think of any
Wizards of
other.
Waverly Place.
Yeah, watched that one. Had a massive crush on Selena Gomez for a long time.
Good show.
Good show.
Good fucking
Drake and Josh.
Drake.
Oh,
and
that was also
Josh.
ours. That was also ours.
Want to buy this taco on a stick?
Have a good day. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. That's a classic. The Game Sphere. It's spherical. I could quote that show forever, dude. What is it? You ate my enchilada. That's a classic, dude.
So many banger lines from that show. I can't.
You mean he's an imposter?
There were, I think, that was all Disney, right?
Drake and Josh,
Drake and Josh was
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Oh, they were Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon was iCarly too.
Zoe 101 was Nickelodeon.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was Disney.
Disney.
Hannah Montana was Disney.
That's So Raven was Disney.
I didn't watch that, so right.
I did.
Corey in the House.
Corey in the House. Oh, dude, Corey in the House. Oh.
You know, did you see the thing where this year's Metacritic top-rated games of all time, Corey in the House is second because of all the user reviews?
Yeah. Corey in the White House.
It's like Corey in the House for the Nintendo DS, second
Oh
best
my
video game of
God.
all time.
Yes. Yes. The internet bands together again. I've seen so many like there's a zoo that just like adopted a baby elephant, and they did the thing where they're like, all right, you know, if you guys are watching, like,
Oh, no.
go online and vote on one of the zoo appropriate names for the baby elephant. because they've seen too many Bodie McBoat faces.
Bodie McBoat.
And they were like, we don't want a Trunky McTrunk face in our zoo. I'm so sorry. But
You would get great results from that. There's also, in that same vein, a lot of the time around like the voting times, they'll have like kids and teenagers draw the I voted sticker, and then they'll have people vote on the official I voted sticker. And there's one that's like, I don't remember what state it's for, like Oregon or something, but it's like notably horrible. It is awful, but everybody loves it. I don't remember exactly.
I think I got one maybe like the last time, or maybe the last time before that, where it was like a sticker, and I was like, I don't understand what this is. Like, this looks nothing like one of their usual stickers.
It's
like,
Bodie
what could
McBoat
this be?
face.
Bodie McBoat face.
Yeah.
On my I voted sticker. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think we are probably good to close out here.
Yeah, we didn't. We had a plan coming into this to tell stories, and we just didn't do that at all.
We talked about video games and TV shows.
Well, video game. I would browser games, Flash games.
Yeah.
You know, it was a cool little history lesson for us ancient.
For the ancient people.
I have some friends who I've talked to who have seen random clips and stuff, and they're just born like, I was talking this last night too, like after 9/11. And I'm just like, that's just so bizarre to me. And I don't see them as being a drastically different age than me or anything.
Yeah.
But then they say that, and I'm like, we did not experience the same thing. No. That's crazy. That's insane.
You are a baby. I am a grown man.
I can't. Yeah,
We're two different people.
In
fact, I don't even think I'm still not a grown man. I feel like I'm midway between.
Yeah, we're supposed to have children.
That's what's crazy is like we're adults, but I think every adult feels this way, where it's just like, well,
I still feel like a teenager. 100%. Yeah, and
I still dress like a teenager with the beanie and like the fucking I think I'm still there. So
where's your cigarette, dude?
I would be interested to know, and like, because you actually have what I would consider a younger family than us for sure. Like when it trickles down for you. So how would like Jesse's, oh god, I don't know if I should be saying names or not, but childhood different than yours, or anywhere in there?
It's, well, I mean, for one, like there's a lot of differences between like all of us growing up, because our parents had a lot of different preferences for us.
Right.
So like,
was Jesse post 2000,
Jesse
9/11 or pre
post 9/11?
Okay, I don't know why I'm using that as my timeline for it, but yeah.
2001 or no? No, because Gigi was 2009.
Holy shit!
Right.
Okay.
Right. 9, 10. No, I'm wrong. 2007 or 2006. She turned 19 this year.
2007.
7?
No.
6. Here
It's
we
the math
go
thing
again.
all over again.
She's turning 19 this year.
She already turned 19 this year. She was born January.
Then it's 2000.
She was born what day?
January.
Oh.
Look, okay, I've got 3 of them I have to remember, and the only one that I really remember
You share
is
a
my
birthday
brother.
with their dog. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I share a birthday with Honey.
You do. Oh, he's so cute. Gigi's birthday was January 24th.
Oh, okay. All right. Closer to John.
Close to me.
Yeah, close.
I'm a 12th.
You're 12th.
I'm a 12ther.
12th.
Don't do that. Stop that. Stop it.
Nobody's ever.
Anyway, guys, if you like those sounds,
you can follow us at our many socials that we have: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify.
Our socials.
Our social
Go check them out.
Yeah, if you want to drop us a like or subscribe, that'd be cool.
Share us with your friends. Favorite us. Rate us. You remember that was a thing? Rating on YouTube.
Is that a YouTube?
Do you remember that?
it was like a Twitch thing. You just
No.
No?
No, rating was a Twitch thing. I'm saying rating.
Oh, rating.
Yeah, 1 to 5 stars or something like that. That was a thing on YouTube too.
Yeah, give us 5 stars on Google reviews, and you can get a free bunt
We
cake.
could probably make this a business now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know.
What would we name the business?
Net negative.
Oh, and then what would we do?
Do this.
Oh, you mean like actually license us as a business?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we
We
could
should
license
probably
it as
do
an
that before
IP.
someone else does.
And then I could write off my mortgage.
Well,
Well, that seems very self-centered.
I don't think we're making any money off of this.
Not yet. You got to think about long term.
All right. Well, you can follow us there, and I hope you guys will join us on the next episode.
Happy President's Day.
Happy President's
I guess.
Day. Oh, bye-bye.
Be careful, please.
Bye-bye.